And we are back, folks, for our next part.
This is why I chose to stick close to you. You use a lot of different techniques, but your foundation is solid.
It's nothing compared to yours. I'm just doing what my mother taught me to do.
If you've got one weakness, it's your mentality. No matter how good you are with a sword, you can't defend justice if you're easily discouraged.
You can't defend justice!
I'm fine when I need to be. Do you think the hero's sword really exists?
Shh. Don't mention that here.
Do you think the hero's sword really exists?
I hear they have a lot of riots of it.
Right on cue. Just try it.
Oh, you need me to scream it louder? I don't think so. My microphone might break. Sorry, folks, for the random screaming earlier. She said be quiet, and I decided to not be quiet. He just stood there and took it. That's it. That's it. Okay. The bitch is trying to ring me out, I know he is. But he's not going to get the chance to get my foot in his face.
Like I say, justice will prevail.
Justice!
Somehow we're still alive. Ling Yu?
That's what this whole section is going to be called. Justice.
Shanghua, you just don't get it, do you?
You just don't get a foot in your face, do you, girl?
Follow paths. We create them wherever we go.
Ugh, I could eat a horse.
That was a random as hell line. I went way too fast on that, oh well.
Here, have some tea.
Yay, mooncakes! Nom nom.
Thanks. Looks great.
The hero's sword. What's so important about it? Is it really worth risking one's life for?
If it's for justice, then sure.
I got a problem with it, but folks, it's not as bright as the camera makes it look. I look back at that light and it's like not even there. I look on the camera and it looks brighter than the sun.
You wanted to become an officer, but wouldn't your mother be upset?
She always said, fate is carved with your own hands.
Words of wisdom.
Really?
Yeah, it suits you.
All right. I'm feeling a bit better.
That's the spirit, you two.
I wonder what will happen to this rival. Does she just randomly leave, or does she get brutally murdered like Maxie's crew? She all shows up later after the story. Is like, what have you been up to since we last saw each other? I've been banging a man. And what have you found since we last saw each other? And like, Nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing.
I guess it was too much to ask for us to work together.
Ling Yu.
Really?
You do understand I won't hold back. Come on.
Now we're fighting to the death?
But
I'm so confused. Was it because of the horse joke?
I'll take no.
Do you have a horse thing like Blitzo? Or Blitz, whatever you want to call him. Girl, he is taken by a fine owl man. Anyone who has no idea who I'm talking. I doubt I have any hell of a boss fans. Oh yeah, in your face! Gave her... Like really, Xianghua? You gave her a panty shot as she died? Gotta give her some sort of prize for kicking her ass. What am I doing? I'm just randomly facing the other direction!
watch over me, Mother.
And for your wondering, I wasn't trying to click that button. I did a different button and just happened to accident. I ringed around by accident, yeah!
Hesitating.
That's the perfect way to end a rivalry! By accident! That was so mean.
Wow. You're really something.
Here, let me kick you off the cliff again. That way you don't feel like an accident. Holy shit!
Expression. Don't cry. Stand tall.
I didn't realize she was that much taller.
You're the victor.
She's at least had nearly a half a foot taller than Xianghua. What the hell? Are those just high heels or something?
Yeah.
It's China. I don't think they had too many high heels. No, they had those friggin' bell bottoms.
A quest for the Sword of Salvation.
So that's why the Third Corps is using the Emperor's Guard.
Here I am, finally. Another path closed to me. In that case,
Fate is carved with your own hands. Use that sword to open a way to the ever-changing future.
Mother, Ling Yu, just you watch what I can do.
Yep, that's the end, folks. We are done.
Names of the
Completely
warriors were
over.
bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
And I think that might be the last part. I'm not quite sure. I might have one more part in me. Who knows? Damn, that didn't take too far at all. Look at that. Also, another one I apparently haven't unlocked either, but no surprise. I've got absolutely no encounters for Xianghua at all. Which is hilarious. I've got encounters for everyone but Xianghua, Ivy, which is weird. I could have swore I ran into Ivy quite a few times. Cervantes, no surprise. Got one encounter for her. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do a lot more storyline. None for Tira either? Seriously? Really? Well, in retrospect, she does spend most of her storyline in the wilds, being a cannibal. Also, timeline-wise, it's confusing. During Soulcalibur 3, at least in the original timeline, she was 19 years old. Yet, Soulcalibur 3 takes place at 1590. Or a little bit after 1590. But let's count backwards. 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. She is 13 years old to start the storyline. Now don't think too much into it because her costume, when you're fighting as her, it treated as her adult model. Yeah, I've got pretty much everyone. Siegfried's only gets unlocked after you finish Nightmares, okay? That's also why I have Cervantes already here and Ivy already finished. Because you need to beat Ivy in order to unlock Cervantes. Anyway, folks, I'll go ahead and leave you there.